And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. The starters for the Portland TrailBlazers. Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair. Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Nurkic. And it's Harkless in at the small forward. And the basket by Harris. And Blazers coach Terry Stotts doing a great job. Brent, his team has overachieved in recent seasons.
I'm not sure if it's overachieved because they've had some tremendous talent. But the interesting part about Terry Stotts is try to find him taking some of the credit for what's gone on there, and you just won't. He's just giving guys great opportunities. He's giving those guys defined roles, and each one has stepped up for him.
In the corner, Simmons with it. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Back to Redick from outside the arc. Another three for Philadelphia.
The pick definitely could have been better, didn't fully commit to it, but it was still just enough to get his teammate enough room to knock down the shot.
Lillard attacking. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, the years keep going on, and Lillard keeps getting better and more confident at finishing inside.
Butler in the corner. It's stolen by Aminu. Lillard with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And a wide open look for McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. McCollum's got his first 3 points of the game. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Down low. It's deflected. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
He is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Here's Nurkic. Again, the TrailBlazers good for 2.
Well, the defense did a fine job there. Just not good enough. Nurkic, too skilled.
Harris kicks to Simmons. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Here's Butler. Off the left rim and out. The TrailBlazers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Fires from the wing. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
He could not have been any more wide open, guys. Wow, I bet he nails that shot next time he gets a clean look.
And Marjanovic with the slide.
Just an amazing feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
McCollum kicks to Harkless. Back to McCollum. Soft touch off the glass. McCollum's got 5 now.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
That they did, and he's the one guy on D you can't leave alone, or he's going to get to the bucket over and over. Just torched him there.
Redick with the 3. Cans it from downtown. Redick's got his second bucket of the game to go. It's amazing to watch these NBA athletes competing every day. You and I get the lucky seat right there in front midcourt. Such size, such athleticism. It's intimidating. Who are the most intimidating players in the game today?
If you go to Detroit and you want to match up with number 0 there, and Andre Drummond,
Look out.
you're in for a long night.
Harness yourself in.
The way that he can patrol the middle, Kevin, and the way he's relentless at coming at the offensive glass and the defensive glass all game long, I'm really interested in the development of Andre Drummond as the centerpiece, figuratively and literally, for the Detroit Pistons.
And stolen by Redick. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Harris. And the rebound by Nurkic. Portland trailing here. 1:52 left to play here in the first. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. Looking for Aminu. He gets it. The score now all even.
Timeout.
Aminu's got his first points in this one.
And they're beginning to...
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk. Listen up. I want us to focus on slowing down McCollum right now. He's penetrating into our paint and doing whatever he wants. Take away the easy driving lanes and force him to go baseline. Limit his options out there. Make them beat you as a team. We can live with that, all right? Let's go.
In the right spot on possessions just to make them difficult for the offensive team. And then the second part about that is no cheap, reaching, easy fouls. Those are just bailout possessions that help out your opponent.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. There's a screen by Cantor. And Turner kicks to Hood. Curry outside. No good that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. The feed to Ennis. A three. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Trailblazers have gone 6 of 9, shooting well. Curry with a wide open look. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Feeds it to Simmons. They set the pick to the middle. Passes to McConnell. Johnson down low. He's against Cantor. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. A shot by McConnell, no good. Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And there's the foul. It goes on Evan Turner. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And Simmons kicks to Ennis. Johnson left side, stolen by Cantor. Here's Curry. He kicks it to Cantor. 1 second left. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Good touch on the jumper, especially from mid-range. Cantor hits a high percentage of those shots.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Seems to improve every season. Jimmy Butler, he spoke with us about one of his biggest surprises.
It's crazy because I never thought that anybody would be preparing to guard me night in and night out. But they do. I have to learn to cope with that and still find a way to be successful on both ends of the floor. And it's a learning curve for me also, but I'm figuring it out.
It's hard to doubt the dedication of Jimmy Butler. He's found a way to overcome obstacles at each important point along the way.
You know, he's a self-made player. And if Butler can stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
And you get into that kind of zone, that's the feeling where you're invincible and it gets fun.
On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Labissiere put out there with Curry. Then it's Ennis, Cantor, and it's Turner in at the 3 spot. Now here's Butler. Back to Johnson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Trailing by 2. Now here's Turner. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Right side, Scott. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Well, Mike Scott's coming along at a great time in the NBA as a guy who is a spread four. He spaces the floor and can knock down triples. That's something in his arsenal.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Tobias Harris is checked in for Johnson. Redick comes in for Ennis, and Simmons subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And you look at Mike Scott. He played at Virginia, second rounder back in 2012.
And pretty quickly establishing himself as a good rotation player in Atlanta. Not a great rebounder or defender, but there's always a place for shooting, especially if you're a big in the NBA.
Philadelphia leading by 5. Outside Butler. And here is Simmons. Right side Scott. He dishes it to Redick. Puts one up from 19. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And Lillard kicks to Cancer. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And there's the body control of Cantor, able to adjust and convert under pressure.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And Simmons kicks to Butler. Pulls up from the corner. And misses it off the right side of the rim. TrailBlazers trail by 3. McCollum outside. Cancer inside. Defended by Scott. Fades and shoots. Here's Lillard. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
The 6th pick in the 2012 draft from a small school, no less. It just doesn't matter. Lillard came in and won the Rookie of the Year. And embracing his role as the Blazers' foundation moving forward, Damian Lillard has the skill and the character to take that role. He's a lead-by-example type of guy, but he's got a quiet confidence, and he's inclusive of his teammates. That's what makes him special.
Marjanovic checked in for Scott. Here's a Nurkic. He's checked in for the TrailBlazers.
And right there, you can see the time that's put in at the free throw stripe.
Marjanovic against Nurkic. Another miss by Philadelphia. And Brett, when you look at Damian Lillard, does he remind you of former Finals MVP Chauncey Billups? Even just a bit.
I don't know if that's a good comparison just in terms of the physical presence that Chauncey was, but in terms of leading a team and having a commanding presence, boy, Damian Lillard, one of the finer ones in the league.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, you look around the league and the post-up is giving way to more and more pick and rolls, more and more three-point shooting. Some big men don't like it, but Amir Johnson embraces the change. He said, "It's what I do. I'm a big that likes to set screens and roll." And Kevin, with his combination of range and finishing inside, become one of the best at it in the game.
Very efficient, D.A. Thanks. Now here's McCollum. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Knocked loose. Harkless the pass to McCollum. Takes it to Lillard. From past the arc. No good that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Now Simmons. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Harris. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Portland leading. 1:43 left in the first half of basketball. McCollum kicks to Lillard. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Lillard's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's Simmons. By Lillard. It's good.
And Simmons is accustomed to finishing over all types of defenders. That jump shot is just pure gold.
And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. James Ennis, he'll check in for Butler. Simmons comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Simmons. And then for the TrailBlazers, Bessier comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Turner subbed in for Harkless. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Good on the triple. Lillard's got 9 points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
McConnell kicks to Marjanovic. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Well, the Serbian import Marjanovic showing last season he could be an impact player, Brent, offensively.
Well, his 7'3" height gives him just a massive advantage inside. So he barely has to jump to dunk. He's got massive hands to control that soft touch hook shot. And he's also a pretty good offensive rebounder. And Boban Marjanovic came to the NBA last season after his dominance in Europe and showed some real promise. At 7'3", 290 pounds, he's got a 7'8" wingspan. Big men don't get much bigger, but don't be surprised about his skills. He is a great passer.
The offensive rebound of this year, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And they continue to control the glass.
McConnell kicks to Marjanovic. McConnell passes to Marjanovic. Simmons dishes to Ennis. There's a screen by Marjanovic. And Simmons kicks to McConnell. Drains it from beyond the arc. McConnell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Some guys just take pride in how they set screens. It might seem like a small part of the game, but as you saw there, it can have a huge impact in getting a shooter an open look at the basket.
Here's Hood. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Portland out in front. They finish off the second quarter on a 14-6 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
You just got to compete. Keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the TrailBlazers was fairly even. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, I like that they're aggressively going to the rack. That establishes an attitude, a certain toughness. They just need to stay committed to their game plan.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Well, they had no consistency on the defensive end. Looked like they were building confidence, and then boom, turn up the volume. A series of bad plays. They're giving up way too many good looks.
That's it for now, as the second half is just about...
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
There's got to be some consideration that double teams will be sent his way. Of course, that's going to leave someone else wide open.
Harris is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Simmons. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Marjanovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, the Blazers signing Al Farouk Aminu going into the last season for 4 years and $30 million looks like money well spent. For the first time in his career, he shot the ball respectably from the three-point line. It was definitely one of the big knocks in his game, but a tireless worker on the defensive end for Portland.
That one is off. Brent, you talk about Aminu's three-point shooting. That was a big part of his scoring. Almost half of his shots coming from beyond the arc.
Well, when you play alongside two prolific scoring guards, you're going to get a lot of opportunities, feet set from the three-point line. So the 3-and-D role player was something that he played to the hilt.
In the corner, Simmons with it. And Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons loves jamming it through, relentless in his attack of the cup.
Lillard with it. 9 points in the game so far. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. The 76ers trail by 3. Marjanovic, a screen on McCollum. Simmons passes to Marjanovic. A shot by Butler. Nobody around. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's one of those guys the defense always has to watch out for. Burned him there.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Harkless kicks to McCollum. There's the 3. Rebound by Butler.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Harkless. Lillard outside. McCollum outside. Screen by Nurkic. Harkless with the screen from McCollum. Portland needs to get off the shot. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Lillard's got 12 in the game.
Smart patience by Lillard there. Could have tried to beat the defender on his own, but instead uses that screen to get the look.
In the corner, it's Harris. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, 3 of 4 to start this half. Offensively, they've been great.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Scott's checked in, and Portland with a change here too. Cantor's checked in for Nurkic. For Philadelphia, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. And you look at the value of outside shooting, Brent, in today's game, never greater, but do you think the players themselves are getting better, more skilled at long-range shooting?
I do think that you're seeing some improvement. What's interesting is how many coaches are asking their big men to step outside and how much it's changed some of their games. One of the players I look at in his first few years was Al Horford, who shot very few three-pointers, gotten close to attempting about 100 plus every year for the last 3 years. So guys are getting better. They're being asked to do more, and if they're diligent with their practice, they absolutely can see that kind of improvement.
Like an Anthony Davis picking one thing in the offseason to work on, but it makes him that much more versatile a player with new weapons.
And then all of a sudden you open up Pandora's box with what it is a coach can do when your player can go out and show that kind of skill. It becomes an unlimited playset.
Absolutely. Good point.
I mean, you can tell he kind of rushed the release there, which is probably the biggest reason why he clanked that one off the rim.
Here's Butler. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
And Lillard gets to Cantor. From the wing. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Man, just imagine how much they'd be up by guys if his shot was going in.
Now here's McCollum. 9 points in the game so far. A putback, and Cantor able to finish.
And it's not a secret. Cantor is a major factor on the offensive glass. Thanks.
Come on, let's go. Hey, if he let up on D even a little, it's enough to get their guy going. He's getting into our paint at will. Let's gap him and invite the outside shot. He does not shoot it well enough to beat us from long range. No easy buckets now, all right? We got this.
Improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, I agree. A good time out here if that's the case. No reason to waste precious seconds to get together.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Amir Johnson's checked in for Tobias Harris. James Ennis comes in for Butler. Jonathan Simmons is checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Simmons. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Labissiere's checked in for Aminu. Turner comes in for Harkless. Rodney Hood's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Seth Curry in for Lillard. Now, here's Scott with 5 points in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. Well, there's a lot of hope for Labissiere, the Haitian product via Kentucky, but that's for down the road. This team got him knowing he'd be a long-term project. Has the upside to be a fantastic player, but it's going to take a lot of work and patience for him to get there.
76ers trailing. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. McConnell kicks to Scott. Johnson, the pass to Ennis. Philadelphia moving the ball. Lock at 6. The pass to Scott. Beyond the arc. Scott missing again. Trailblazers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Curry dishes to Cantor. Ennis on the double team. Hood kicks to Cantor. Count that bucket. Cantor's got 8 points.
The number of go-to moves and a soft touch. Cantor can crush you inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. The shot by Turner, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
All instinctual because he knows where he needs to go and then force the opponent to do something about it. Man, his shot on target, guys. They have the lead right now primarily because of his effort.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Trailblazers on offense. It's been 10 unanswered points. And Turner kicks to Curry. Dishes to Cantor. With the fadeaway. Misses the shot. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 7. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Hey, good rhythm to the game at both ends. Get the ball moving down there. Good screens, good decisions, all right? Make sure we come up with the rebound.
And Terry Stotts likes what he's seeing overall. Just wants to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Yeah, I think as long as they keep working together and take care of the little things, they're going to be poised to do more damage.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Curry is out there with Rodney Hood. Then it's Evan Turner. Then it's Ennis Cantor. And it's Nurkic in its center.
Oh, my goodness. Say that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And Portland has possession. 76ers getting the bucket. It's Curry outside. Rebound by the 76ers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's McConnell. Turner covering. Pass to Ennis. Johnson with the screen on Hood. Cantor against Johnson. Here's McConnell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
Well, even the dentist would tell you that's a sweet move for that lay-in. And yeah, you got to love his tenacity.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Johnson. Jimmy Butler comes in for Ennis. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jonathan Simmons. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Al Farouk Aminu. He's checked in for Cantor. Reese Harkless comes in for Evan Turner. McCollum's checked in for Hood, and Damian Lillard is subbed in for Seth Curry. Great positioning on the putback. And the TrailBlazers lead by 5.
Well, Nurkic has a big showing, great energy there, collecting the rebound and scoring.
On the way, Harris. He's guarded by McCollum. Harris misses. TrailBlazers leading by 5. Here's McCollum. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's McCollum. 76ers getting the bucket. Butler with the steal. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Simmons checked in for Philadelphia. That's good from Harris. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Aminu misses.
Really shocking he didn't take advantage of that golden opportunity there. He needs to be much better in that situation.
And out of bounds as the TrailBlazers gain possession.
Yeah, pretty much unforced there on the bad pass. He has to just make better decisions on the delivery when he's getting it to his teammates.
Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Lillard, right side. With some art. Oh, that's blocked.
And don't forget about the long reach that Simmons possesses. He uses it exceptionally well on defense to come away with blocks like that.
And Portland has possession. The lead is 2. There's the dish to Aminu. Shot clock at 6. Cullen passes to Aminu. Three-pointer, Lillard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Butler. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Harris. Nurkic with the block.
Is this basketball or volleyball? Nurkic with the spike. And those are the shots that you expect him to make. You've seen it before, and so far, just not on his A game tonight.
Harkless with the screen for Lillard. Again the miss by Lillard. The 76ers trail by 5. The feed now to Butler. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Redick for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
McCollum against Redick. They set the screen. McCollum, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Butler. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a three-point play.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game.
Close game, fourth quarter. This is his time.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
He really relished these moments, and he loves those pressure situations.
Redick against McCollum. Lillard outside. And there's the Collins by his hips. And that'll be his third foul so far. There's a minute 45 left in the game. Here's McCollum. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Well, fearlessness by McCollum there, willing to take those big shots in the game's biggest moments.
In the corner, Harris finds a three. Portland grabs the miss. Aminu's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's stolen by Marjanovic. To the middle, here's Harris, and slammed up by Harris. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
Had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Now, here's Nurkic. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And now Redick pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, that pass became according to plan.
If these guys are focused on making a push with the basketball, they can be very good.
Here's Lillard. Screen by Nurkic. And Lillard gets to McCollum. Nurkic is screen. A three from McCollum. Good! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
You want to talk about clutch?
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Simmons. Back to Marjanovic. The kick outside to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. The shot will not fall. And it's Portland the other way. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. And here's McCollum for 3. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Redick. Here's Butler. Tries it from 9. Good!
And they do have a foul.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 2. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
I really like when you run plays that have options, get to either one, and take the best shot available.
And Lillard gets to McCollum. There's a good screen. That's a 2 from Lillard. Got it! He got it! What a shot!
It's the big-time shot to fall, folks. And now we're headed to OT.
What great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams in these few minutes of basketball pan out. And Portland starts out with the ball. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here. Brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Portland, Lillard and McCollum.
In the making, folks. Thanks really in part to that tremendous skill set to go along with that gigantic frame.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Simmons. He's off on the second.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Aminu with the bucket.
Well, there's no doubt he is not the go-to scorer for this team, but Aminu gets an opportunity to hit a big shot. Has the medal nowadays to knock those down.
Now here's Simmons. This is into Marjanovic. Redick is in the corner. Marjanovic just screen on Aminu. Redick with the three. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
Yeah, he's in a rhythm in the best way. You have to stay up in his chest, or he's just going to ruin you from deep.
And the basket by Lillard.
Now, that's a tip of the cap there, always wanting to take the big shot for his team. Lillard makes more than his fair share.
And here is Simmons. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Lillard. McCollum with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Tipped away. Fast break Philadelphia. He's got the ball. Here's Lillard. A rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Harris kicks to Simmons. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Now here's Simmons. He's guarding closely. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
And Simmons, just such a gifted player. Someone who is mentally strong in these situations.
Aaron Simmons slams it in.
And you got it, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct straight to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Well, the other part is just reading the crucial moment. That's a clutch move right there. It could change the outcome of the game.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Now here's Simmons after the miss from Damian Lillard. There's the screen. Feeds it to Simmons. Butler passes to Harris. 4 on the shot clock. Fires it up. They get it back. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Butler up top. Another shot. Puts it up. Right in front of the arc. Butler missing again. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're losing by 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the first overtime.
Listen, we cannot expect it to come easy at this stage in the game. He's really hurting us. Stay on his hip and trail him over the top. Force him to take the mid-range jump.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
3-pointer, Lillard. Bullseye! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And he wants the ball at the end of the games. You can see why Lillard's stepping up again to the challenge.
Timeout called the 76ers. 5 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Puts it up off the inbound. It's good!
The coach has to be proud on how that play turned out. Brilliant set there to get the open look.
Deep three-point range. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came too big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. Superb. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, J.J. Redick.
He was outrageous. He shot a red shooting percentage from the field, hitting from everywhere. It didn't matter where he was or who was guarding it. The defense tried to make adjustments, so what? Still knocked down shots.
Man, he took his game to another level tonight. He wasn't hanging in the background. He was the alpha dog. And he got the crowd going wild.
And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again.